Episode 25? I think it's 25. Oh, we have Hoog. Green hair awesomeness. Is he an alcoholic now?
Got my girlfriend to bake you an apple pie. You want it?
Oh, well, normally in stories it's like that. Or when someone's confined like this.
Roy.
It's called a taboo. Forbidden alchemy. It's kind of fun.
I don't understand much about alchemy, but I'm no fool, and I certainly know what happens to anyone who commits a taboo.
Damn.
You can relax, Maze. I haven't done anything.
Maybe not yet, but you were planning to.
You just don't understand. I killed a lot of people out there.
It was a war.
Easy for you to say you weren't there.
No, I wasn't. And if you didn't want to kill enemies in battle, you shouldn't have been there either. Should have asked for a desk job like I did. Did you think if you became a state alchemist, you could fix everything? Bring back anyone who ever died in a controversial war? Invent some utopian world?
I don't know.
Is a taboo so easy to commit that you just need a little binge of studying to pull it off? Or do you just want a way to die?
Hey, there's a gun in the
If that's
background.
the case, there's plenty of easier means.
Yeah, with the gun in the background.
I had it in my mouth, Maze, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I was too afraid to end it.
I'd hope so.
It's just the kind of cowardly human that I am.
Every sane person is.
But still, even my life, detestable as it is, will have some use. Maze, I've got a plan.
Oh great, what is it?
Let's hear it, Roy.
Sir, wake up. There's someone here.
It's okay. I'll wait.
Fuhrer! Sorry, sir.
You seem to be conducting an investigation on the military's higher-ups.
Yes, sir. It's concerning Laboratory 5.
I've already headed my own investigation. I found that Brigadier General Bosgrad may have allied with some Ishbalan remnants and conducted dangerous research which has been destroyed. That was my conclusion. Are you not satisfied with that?
With respect, sir, no, I'm not.
What? Is it the Philosopher's Stone?
Yes, I'm now under the assumption that there was research within the military to create the Philosopher's Stone, and there were many illegal acts involved in trying to make it happen. This goes a lot deeper than just Brigadier General Gran. At the very least, Dr. Marco's former supervisors at the lab were involved as well.
The crazy
and there's
girl.
a high probability the people on that list were too.
A major general, a brigadier general, a colonel. You're implicating all of them?
Yes, and during the past year, all the people on that list have either passed away, been killed, or are missing. But all indication is the plan hasn't stopped. Lab 5 was still running. And just a few days ago, someone hired a band of mercenaries to attack an Ishbalan refugee camp. My sense is the people on that list were just the puppets in this.
So you're saying a faction still exists in the military that will commit unspeakable crimes to create this mythical cure-all, right?
Yep, with the girl
if
right
such a thing
beside
got
you.
out, we'd lose all respect and credibility. Our control of this state would crumble at our feet. I'm joking, Hughes. Investigate it fully. The military has endured great storms of mutiny in the past, and we'll ride this one out as well. These outlaws ran vile, forbidden human experiments. And sent killers calling themselves homunculi to cover up. We'll extract the bad part out.
Thank you, Fuhrer, sir. Now, there's one more thing.
It's about Dr. Marco, correct?
Yes, sir, I have some questions for him.
Well, Juliet?
He's safe in hiding. I'll have him brought to Central now.
She's the only person who knows the exact location of the doctor at any given moment. It's to prevent me from leaking information if I were tortured by the enemy. Can't be too cautious.
Please take me to him. Miss Douglas.
Extract the bad part out.
Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value must be lost.
Sounds a bit...
That is alchemy's first law of equivalent
Sounds a bit
exchange.
louder.
In those days, we really believed that to be the world's one and only truth.
It's so loud. Words of farewell.
All right. So, all the higher-up officers who we assume were in Lab 5's chain of command either died or fell off the map.
You'll note that the criminal with the Ouroboros tattoo isn't on that list.
Sounds like they're talking about some really heavy stuff in there.
Well, I'm not going to listen. I've gotten myself in enough trouble already that way.
The scientists who worked under Dr. Marco aren't on the list. Maybe they were thought not to have enough information individually to be a threat. If we can find them...
Leave it to me.
About that.
The thing is, we honestly don't care about that stuff anymore.
What do you mean you don't care? Are you crazy?
We just don't think we should have to deal with dangerous things anymore, like the Philosopher's Stone or homunculi.
Yeah, we thought it would be better to look for a different way, you know?
Well, boys, it would definitely be better, but...
If you really thought there was another way, why did you go through all this trouble?
Who knows, maybe there's not, but there's someone we should ask.
Our original teacher.
She lives south of here, in a place called Dublin. We're planning on taking a trip there.
But it's just so sudden.
There, on the way to Dublin.
What is it, Winry?
Only the worldwide mecca of Automail Rush Valley! You really gotta
Oh my
take me there,
God.
you gotta! I've always wanted to go! Come on, you guys, please!
Vacation on your own time, okay?
Well, then who would pay for my travel expenses?
Very funny!
We can manage it. It's on the way, like she said.
Okay, fine.
Hooray!
So, they're finally gonna quit throwing themselves into dangerous situations they don't need to be in. They must have learned their lesson from seeing the trouble we had to go through as their bodyguards. That's my bet.
It would be a perfect ending if they actually meant what they said.
They told us that to protect us, so we don't become the next victims on the list.
It's easy to forget they're kids sometimes.
On the road again. Is Armstrong crying? No way. Yeah. Oh, he's nice.
What do you mean we're not going to Dublin?
Don't worry. We'll still take you to Rush Valley.
Well, okay then. But what about your teacher? Didn't you want to ask about another way to fix yourselves besides with the Philosopher's Stone?
If we go for any reason, we'll be killed.
Wait a sec. Killed?
Brother never told her he became a state alchemist.
Even worse, if she realized from our bodies that we tried to do human alchemy. Personally, I'd like to live a little longer.
I at least want to fall in love before I'm through.
And even if those weren't issues, honestly, I just don't think it'd be right asking her that.
So, where are you going?
We've learned about a pretty sizable Ishbalan refugee camp hidden in the mountains to the south. I think Scar and the others may have gone there after the mercenaries attacked.
You're going after Scar?
It's been said that a Philosopher's Stone was created in Ishbal, but no one ever taught them alchemy. In fact, their culture rejected it, so we think they may have made it some other way. A completely different method.
I'm gonna beat the pulp out of him and force him to tell me their secret.
Brother, about Scar. He's really not that bad of a person, you know?
He's murdered dozens of people, and he's done it by using alchemy. I can't forgive him for that.
That's true.
Brother! Master!
Hi.
Why have you come here? You're not in Ishbal, and who are you?
Where are my manners? I've forgotten to introduce myself. I'm the state alchemist who's been sent here to annihilate this part of your race.
working out on
You've
the
got
go.
a visitor.
Master,
I'm glad you are safe.
I did not know you had survived. Where have you been hiding?
A number of our people are in the southern mountains. I've spent much of my time there.
Yes, we've heard of that encampment. We're planning to head out that way ourselves.
A group of us have just completed an expedition and escaped the military's notice. We were picking up our kin who were isolated in Central. On our journey, we heard stories about you. I gather that you've been on a hunt, finding and killing all the State Alchemists you could over these past 3 years. State Alchemists burned our homes, slaughtered our people. I understand your anger.
Yeah, he's brave.
Oh, great.
I think these trash are from Ishbal, boys. They must think it's safe wandering around the canyon. You're only supposed to live in the designated camps. It's dangerous out here. Someone might hurt you.
But your revenge, is it not taking out your anger on strangers who did you no harm? Revenge is a beast that begets itself and solves nothing. It only leads to more pain. Remember the great words of Ishbala, my student. Even in the darkest of suffering, a man can sleep. But for the man who inflicts the suffering, his mind cannot rest. Ever.
Damn. Bye-bye, head in hand. Okay, yeah, this episode's really, really loud.
That arm with the markings. Is that not the right arm of your older brother?
You honestly don't think them being hospitalized was important information for me?
I'm sorry. I thought I told you. It was just some minor scrapes. But more importantly, Roy, I've heard some things. Sounds like your transfer to Central may become finalized soon. You need to hurry up and get important here so we can have an easier time. And find yourself a good wife.
Easy on the phone, sir.
Lieutenant, book us a train.
To Central, Colonel?
Something's going on here.
I don't think it's unreasonable. Roy's worried about those boys, too.
He shouldn't worry about something he doesn't have to, or get bogged down with trivial things. Besides, if it's really coming from the inside, there's a good chance our line's been tapped. Sorry, but I still have to check on something.
Just be careful.
Daddy has a lot of work to do. Bye-bye. Get me all the files on the riots in Lior. The drawing of the Transmutation Circle in Lab 5, where is it? Volumes 3 and 4 in the Ishbal Uprising, let's go!
Am I gonna get paid overtime for this, sir?
I'll give you this picture of Alicia.
She's gonna know with the pictures.
Ishbal, Lior, Mugiar's mine, and Xenotime. They've all been destroyed when they got close to it. Why? If this faction wants to motivate people into making the Philosopher's Stone, why would they cause so much destruction, starting the rumor that anyone who gets close to it will die? Is it because they wanted to destroy all the evidence? No, that can't be. It should be the opposite. What if it's all opposite here? Wait a minute. Wasn't the original cause of the war in Ishbal a soldier named Douglas? Why is that familiar?
Oh, the secretary, Douglas.
Dr. Marco's arrived in Central. He'll be waiting for you at the hotel.
Right. Thanks for working so late. I'll head over there now. Douglas. Juliet. Sheska, put all those books back exactly where you found them right now!
Illuminati confirmed.
As soon as you're finished, I want you to go home. And you're fired! Never come here again!
Okay.
Go into all this trouble. Tell me, Miss Douglas, do you know anything about the Ishbalan Rebellion?
I've done office
Not really.
work
Not really.
Yeah, the same goes for me. I had to look some stuff up recently. Did you know the rebellion was triggered by a soldier who was posted there to keep the peace? Apparently, she shot a helpless Ishbalan child and it became their rallying cry. Weird thing is, that soldier's name was Juliet Douglas.
A common name, Lieutenant Colonel.
Here's where it really gets interesting. According to a little article, the soldier with that name died 2 years before the Ishbalan rebellion started.
That is strange.
One more curious thing. Although that soldier was reportedly killed, the name Juliet Douglas was never removed from the military's active duty list. In fact, that same soldier with the identical file and matching ID number landed a big promotion 2 years ago.
She was selected to become Fuhrer Bradley's next secretary.
Who are you, actually? Were you an Ishbal, or did you come later, using the military's mistake to sneak in with her records?
The doctor's waiting for you.
Is Marco really behind that door? I guess I'll find out.
A pleasure to meet you. Or should I make that goodbye, Lieutenant Colonel?
That's one sexy tattoo you got there, babe.
Run, sir!
Dude.
Good for a man, isn't he? Come, Sloth. Let's make sure he's taught.
She's pretty good though, that girl right there.
The enemy's moved in very close to the Fuhrer, and they've infiltrated the military deep enough to affect large-scale decisions. Their goal's not to create the stone directly, but never mind. Let's go.
Sir.
Damn it! This is taking too much time. What? What do you mean he's gone?
He left for Central with Lieutenant Hawkeye. Is there something the matter, sir?
Damn it, Roy, you're acting stupid again. With this information, you could go straight to the top.
Lieutenant Colonel, we should go somewhere safe.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like I've lost any evidence here. But now there's something I'd like to bring up with you. Lieutenant Ross has a mole right beneath her left eye.
Oh, is that so? How careless of me.
That's an amazing talent.
He's pretty good, I'll be honest. What? Hugh.
I hope you'll forgive me.
Or Hughes.
But I've got a wife.
Well, I prefer to say Hugh. He's got some awesome skills.
You're right, Hughes. Maybe this is a more fitting end.
No. No, he can't die. Not one of the coolest characters in the series.
Become the Fuhrer, Maze. I'll transform how this whole country runs. It's the only way I can justify taking my next breath.
To do that, you're gonna need someone who understands you and the system, and support you from the inside. I'll work under you, stay close to the higher-ups, and help push you to the top.
He can't die. Dude, no, come on. Not him now, he's like one of the coolest characters. Oh my god, dude, really? What? You've got to be kidding me. No. Oh my god.
Mom, how come? Why are they burying Daddy? Who are those people? Why are they burying him? Why?
He's gone, baby.
They can't. I don't like it. Daddy said he had lots of work to do, and if they bury him, he can't do it when he wakes up.
Louisa.
Stop them,
No,
Mommy.
why?
Daddy has to do his work. He told me.
It's okay, Armstrong.
Mommy, why? Daddy,
catch up, sir.
Worst part is he had all the information.
Killed in action and promoted 2 ranks for it. Brigadier General Hughes. You're the guy who was gonna work below me and push me to the top. Then you get yourself killed and pass me in the ranks. I don't know what's more absurd, you or the state.
Are you ready?
You know, years ago, I had a theory on human transmutation. After all we've seen, I was actually trying to remember it now. We alchemists are such hopeless, predictable things. Why didn't he tell me, Lieutenant? Ed and Al in danger. Lab 5. Maybe I could have done something to help.
Maybe because he knew you'd try, sir.
What's that mean?
When those 2 boys are in harm's way, sir, well, sometimes your decisions aren't exactly rational. Maybe Brigadier General Hughes didn't tell you because he wanted you to concentrate on your own goal instead of the Elrics, so you could make it to the top without any more setbacks.
It's going to rain today.
Yes.
It's okay, man. This is so sad.
I guess that's what they call a mother's touch. I could eat this stuff all day.
That Mr. and Mrs. Hughes and their cute little daughter Alicia, that had to be the perfect family.
Yeah.
Come on, perfect. The guy's nosy and obsessed with his kid. He's annoying.
You like him. He came to see us all the time.
Yet he's always complaining about how busy he is. I'm telling you, that big goof doesn't make any sense.
Why do you think he cares so much about us, though? Seriously.
It's me.
Oh, they don't know yet. That's true.
You better tell him thanks when you get back to Central.
Oh man, no! Stop doing this to me. Why am I not crying?
Ed?
Did you see something, brother?
No.